what's up, guys? Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, we are extending our series on date ideas, especially during shutdowns and COVID and things like that. I find these to be super helpful, because oftentimes we get the question, I don't know what to do. And so we're giving you suggestions and ideas that you can go do, even in a lockdown world, things like that. And so what I wanted to do was, I wanted to do a video on what you can do at your home. Say you meet a girl out and about at the grocery store, wherever, the mall maybe. I know some places malls are open, some places they're not, but I think by and large they're open. So, so you meet a girl somewhere and you're kicking it and things like that. Maybe you can set up something at your house. I mean, the logistics are perfect for that, right? I mean, you're trying to get her to your place anyway, and hey, if she's down to come over and hang out with you at your house right off the bat, that makes things 1,000 times easier. All right, so what we wanted to do was give you a few ideas of things that you could do at your home. Okay, so we're gonna get into it right now. Let's go. Hey guys, wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you're getting value out of this channel, man, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Let us know the type of content that you want to see, because this is here for you. We drop videos 3 times a week, and we want you to get the exact kind of information that you're looking for. So that's so important, man. And we want to be able to get it to you in the best way possible. And I believe that to be you subscribing to the channel, so that way you get the notification every time we drop something new. All right, so we're going to hop back into the video. Let's go. Number 1, make a meal together. See, here's the thing. I absolutely love doing that, all right? It's so much fun to prepare a meal together. Maybe you get a bottle of wine too, or whatever kind of drinks you like, that type of thing. And listen, the thing is, maybe you met her at a grocery store, and that could be a video in and of itself, how to do this at a grocery store. But say you meet a girl at a grocery store, you're shopping for food, she's shopping for food, things work out, she's into you, you're into her. Suggest, hey, let's get things together right now that we could take over to my place and we could make a meal together, right? So that's the thing. As you get these ingredients and things like that, and then you get back to the house, you just start making something. Maybe she has a specialty that she makes. If she's not the most handy in the kitchen, that kind of thing, that's okay. You should have at least 2 things that you make that you specialize in. Like 2 things that pretty much everybody likes, man. You don't want it to be some weird off-the-wall thing that, only a small percentage of people are gonna be into, like, hey, I'm really good at making octopus or something like that. You want it to be something like chicken or spaghetti or something like that. Something that's easy, kind of quick to make. Nobody can really mess it up, but get really good at it, know what you're doing, know your way around the kitchen a little bit. And that is so much fun, man. You get to know the person, you can make some jokes and have some laughs and drink while you're doing it. Like I said, maybe a bottle of wine or something like that to go along with it. And that goes a long way. Plus, every girl likes a guy that can cook. All right, so that just shows more value right off the bat. All right, we're gonna get into number 2. Let's get it. Number 2, show her your interesting things. What I mean by that is this. Maybe you have a Shark Tank. Maybe you have a cool record collection. Maybe you have some like crazy, I don't know, man, like art stuff that you've done. Maybe you have a collection of guitars. Maybe you have, and these are things that you can't just take with you and show them to people, right? Like they literally have to be there. Yeah, you can show somebody a picture of it, but it's not the same as actually being there. So if you have cool things at your house, which you should have, things that are of your interest that speak about who you are as a person, this is a perfect way to talk about these things and really show her your passion, not just talk about it. Like say for instance, like I brought up guitars. Say you are the shit when it comes to, throwing it down on a guitar. Maybe you could pick one up and, show her like how you do it, kind of teach her a little bit if she doesn't know, and that's something fun that you can do together. And again, it just shows what you're into. It shows your passion. You're demonstrating value. It's such a good look, man. All right, we're going to get into number 3. Let's go. Number 3. Take a walk, all right? Listen, you probably live in a neighborhood. I mean, maybe you live somewhere on some country farm or something like that, but most people live in a neighborhood, man. You can go around, just walk around your neighborhood and talk and things like that. Obviously, that's a little weather dependent. Like right now, I don't know if you can see out the window or whatever, but, there's like a foot of snow on the ground. You may not want to go for a walk on a day like today, but in the overall, grand scheme of things, going for a walk is a good thing because, maybe you had a meal, like I said, maybe you showed her some of your things that you're into and cool things that you've got. Then you could go out, just take a quick little stroll, man. Maybe there's a playground or something in your neighborhood, like a little park. You can go there and swing on the swings and, maybe there's other stuff, just like jungle gym equipment and things like that. That's always fun. I always have a good time doing that, And again, you can tell more stories, you can talk about things, get to know each other a little bit better and have fun doing it. All right, and it's kind of like a little adventure too at the same time because parks close, 9 o'clock or something like that. You go and sneak in there after dark and all that kind of thing, and that can be fun. So, all right, we're gonna hop into the next one. Let's get it. Number 4, play dress up. This is one of my favorite things to do, man. Like, look, if you've got a bunch of like wacky clothes that maybe you've worn, like maybe from your peacocking days and all that kind of stuff, just a bunch of silly stuff, like king's crown and just a bunch of stuff. You can go through your closet and look through all your old clothes and things like that and play dress up, like I think that's a lot of fun, just breaking out that stuff. It shows a lighter side of yourself. It gets her in the mood for fun and things like that, and it's funny, and you can take pictures, selfies, and all that kind of stuff together. And then, let's say you got your phone out, for instance, and you're both wearing these ridiculous costumes, maybe that you wore to a Halloween party one year, and, you take your selfie with her, and then you text it to her, and you can talk about how good you look together and things like that, and like it reinforces that that mindset of togetherness. It's almost like that whole thing that I've talked about in other videos of an us against the world conspiracy. Look how ridiculous we are. Everyone else is so lame. Everyone else is a square, but here we are just being ourselves, being fun, and acting silly. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, we're going to get into number 5. Let's go. Number 5, introduce her to your pets. A lot of guys have pets. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. You got a dog, maybe you got a cat, maybe you got both, whatever the case might be. If your pet warms up to her, it makes her feel more comfortable, more at home, and that's always fun, man. You go outside, throw a ball around or something, playing fetch with the dog and all that, and she's getting to know your pet, and who doesn't love pets, man? I mean, honestly, like you got this cute little puppy or something, it just makes people's heart melt, So look, if you've got a pet, and obviously, this kind of goes without saying, but know the temperament of your animal. If you've got some kind of like crazy hellhound with 3 heads and it's going to kill her, maybe put this to the side, this particular point. But if you've got a pet, use it to your advantage. Talk about the fact that you love animals. Maybe you have a rescue animal. It shows that you take care of loved ones, and that you're a protector. So listen, guys, we have a whole series of date ideas, and we drop these videos every Friday. So to get those mental juices flowing, what I want you to do is go back to the very first video in this series and watch them through and start getting some outside of the box ideas on how you can do this, how you can run a date successfully, and it'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys, I will see you there.